Bro, he was. Y'all saw the video when the nigga was in the club chewing Justin Bieber? Yo, what the fuck?
The people. So previously, it was just Ashley Parham versus Sean.
Nah, you ain't see that nigga in the club chewing Justin Bieber and shit, and fucking, who was it? Usher fucking, play song, one of them niggas. He was recording and she's like, hey guys, look, Justin Bieber chewing him and shit, and he got up. Alright, hold up back like, oh shit. Fucking Justin Bieber like, oh shit, dude, he fucking caught us, man. What the fuck? Dude, it wasn't cool. He should never fucking record. Fucking, like, he chewing him in the club. Like, that shit weird. What the niggas, what the fuck the rest of the fucking humans? What the fuck civilians at? What the fuck? Where the motherfuckers in the club and shit at? They ain't seen chewing him and shit. Like, that shit weird. That's some Diddy ass club.
John Diddy Combs, and then a couple John Does that were not listed. And now those John Does, the main ones, have been listed as Druski and Odo Beckham Jr. In total, Druski's
name, to put two together.
Name is actually listed 45 different times in this lawsuit. But these are the key details that really make everyone think that this is
YouTube. If you think I post this shit on YouTube, this shit gonna get taken down? You gonna cook my shit? You might will.
It's pretty far-fetched.
But I fuck with Druski though. I don't believe that shit fucking. It's like, Druski slipping oiled up, slipping on fucking Diddy dick. Like, what the fuck?
Defendant Diddy then instructed another defendant Doe to also violate plaintiff defendant Doe, who has been determined to be defendant Druski, is what they're alleging. They say instead of immediately violating the plaintiff, defendant Druski doused
Diddy was creating Druski. Or it's somebody else they decide. So you feel me?
Plaintiff with more oil and lubricant, and then jumped on top of the plaintiff's naked and oiled body, treating it like a slip and slide, and knocking the wind out of the plaintiff due to his enormous size. So they're saying Druski was in there slipping and sliding all around. Defendant Druski then caught himself from sliding over the plaintiff's oiled body, and off the bed, he then began violating the plaintiff through her reproductive parts. While defendant Druski was violating the plaintiff, defendant Diddy sat in a chair near the bed and began pleasuring himself while recording plaintiff's violation by defendant Druski. Another party's phone fell on the bed near the plaintiff.
Y'all believe this shit, Chad? Y'all believe this shit? I believe Justin Bieber chewing Odell Beckham in the club. That's what I believe. It was proof. Niggas on his knees. No, you gotta do.
Plaintiff then attempted to grab the phone, but it slipped out of her hands and onto the floor due to the oil/lubricant that had been doused all over her person by defendants Diddy and Druski. Obviously, at this point, the baby oil is like infamous in this Diddy case. Yes. For those of you who don't remember, they claim that they discovered over one.
No, I heard about it, but I ain't really paying no mind. Like all that shit, yo. What the fuck? This nigga just low and fucking crazy, bro.
Bottles of laced baby oil in Diddy's house.
And they seized cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs. More than 1,000 bottles altogether.
This shit AI.
Defendant Diddy began laughing at plaintiff's attempt to grab the phone. Throughout this violent gang violation, defendant Diddy made constant belittling remarks to plaintiff, including that he owned her now. When defendant Druski was finished violating the plaintiff, defendant KK entered the room to examine the condition of the plaintiff, who was barely able to move or control her bodily functions. And they say this is when they attached her to an IV and pretty much brought her back to life, made sure she wasn't gonna die. And that was apparently when Diddy, Shane, who is apparently the man who introduced Diddy to this person, KK, Odell, and Druski then exited the residence to the backyard where they smoked marijuana and cigarettes. And so obviously this all had the internet going absolutely wild. Of course, people immediately started resurfacing old clips of Diddy hanging out with Druski.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh shit. I definitely remember this shit.
They were basically saying that this clip hits different now, as it was also rumored that Diddy had been lacing drinks at his infamous parties.
I wouldn't.
What the fuck? The Diddler. Man, the Diddler actually scary.
Druski was also asked at one point what it was like to attend these Diddy parties.
You ever been to one of Diddy parties?
Yeah, I've been in attendance. I've been in attendance. Hey, what the fuck you smirking for?
ain't saying that.
I've been in attendance.
We just asking regular questions.
That's all I said. I said I've been in attendance. I have been in attendance.
We never been. We just asking.
We just asking.
As soon as you asked, he said,
You had fun?
I ain't seen that.
yeah, you did.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, I had fun. Yeah, I mean, it was a party. I wasn't at one of them parties.
We ain't say that about no party.
What parties you talking about? I've
We
been
know.
in attendance at a puff party.
Overstimulated, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in attendance. Yeah, I went. Yeah, the party I went to, it was girls turn up. You know what I'm saying? The regular. You know what I mean?
You know, you out there with me like an inside joke. You just know the joke by looking at each other. It's like y'all see each other fucking brains and shit. Like you looking like, bro, yeah, this nigga fucking like you definitely in that shit. Or you the fuck up getting some dead. Like, yeah, with some weird. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's like, yeah, bro, just doing that, bro. Like shit like that. Yeah, they definitely knew that shit. Definitely knew that shit.
Yeah,
That's what you doing.
Now, obviously, Druski does like to troll. Yes, his body language became a little bit uncomfortable, but you do have to keep in mind that thousands of different people have been to these Diddy parties, allegedly, and obviously when they're all asked about it, they all say, well, you know, I went to the Diddy party, but I didn't go to, like, the Diddy party, like the behind the doors party that was going on. So then I started questioning, well, what was Diddy's real relationship with Druski? And as you guys can see here, back in 2021, Druski did have this show called Sneaking In with Druski. And upon further inspection, you can see that this was airing on Revolt, which was a media network that was primarily owned and founded by Sean Diddy Combs. And although he no longer owns any shares in the company, back in 2021, he was still running that shit, and he presumably gave that opportunity to his boy Druski. I also thought that this little tidbit was interesting because Odell Beckham Jr. and Druski
Is this the
have
same
been
nigga
friends
talking behind the scenes or in record, or this is 3 record shit? Cause bringing my shit, like my fault.
quite a few years now. Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. struck up a friendship with Druski upon finding his videos and invited the comedian to stay at his home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And obviously, the pandemic was back in early 2020, and that's where these dates really start not matching up because the defendant is saying that this happened on March 23rd, 2018, way before Druski was even remotely famous or known online, where the defendant says that this guy Shane invited the plaintiff over to his home to assist him with his cancer medications because he stated he was weak and unable to open his medications. She says upon her arrival that this guy Shane wanted to give her a ride in his new car, and she says this is when this guy Shane pretty much set her up for the violation that allegedly involved Diddy, Druski, and OBJ. Now, much like with Jay-Z with his recent Diddy accusations, Druski would respond swiftly to this filing, where he says the allegation is a fabricated lie. I wasn't a public figure in 2018. I was broke and living with my mom without any connections to the entertainment industry at the time of this allegation, so the inclusion of my name is truly outlandish. My heart breaks for actual victims of abuse, but I'm fully confident that the evidence will expose this falsehood and the individuals who are maliciously trying to game the legal system to peddle false narratives.
I ain't gonna lie, this PR team wrote that shit. I feel like the niggas tell the PR team PR team with the right, and they write that shit in their own fucking words. Like they ain't write that shit. Nigga using big words like fucking mekalishuku. Bitch, what the fuck? That shit mean? Nigga, individuals, legal system, falsehood. I ain't. What the fuck is a falsehood? I thought it was just a fucking fatherhood, nigga. The fuck, neighborhood, falsehood, nigga. Fabricated lie. There's some big fucking words. This is big fucking words right here, Chad. What the fuck? I'm just fucking astounded, dude. Like, this shit had to be learned what the fuck the PR team. That's what the fuck I'm just saying, Chad.
He kind of has the same stance that Jay-Z had back a couple months ago, saying this whole thing is a bunch of bullshit, and the timeline isn't even really adding up. And of course, when something like this comes out, you're gonna have a lot of people running with the story. Like this tweet that went viral where this girl says, I can't believe hashtag Odell Beckham Jr. and hashtag Druski are in this new Diddy lawsuit taking turns violating this girl. Wow. You had other popular hip-hop and media pages saying Druski did what? The same sentiment is shared here, ironically including this misinformation meme. Then you had people using Druski's own skits against him, like this guy who says there's no way that this Druski shit is real.
Dang it.
Shit! Basically saying that that was Druski's reaction to this information. Another user says Druski after someone didn't give him consent.
Dude,
this guy specifically seems to really be leading the charge when it comes to these Druski jokes about this very serious situation. Yeah, he says Druski's lawyer right now.
We got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Bad news, they gave you life. Sayonara.
So yeah, it's just crazy to see this guy's own skits and various statements being used against him at this point, even if it is a joke. These are the type of things that people try to get off online, and they do end up going viral. And it's really all just for a couple of little Twitter shekels and a little bit of clout.
I think he did that shit or not.
I
don't really think he did that shit. Probably did some other weird shit, but I don't think he did the shit that what they saying on paper he did. I don't think he did that shit. I had to spit that shit out. Shit wasn't fucking registering in my fucking brain.
Worth making this type of weird, shitty joke, whether you believe he's guilty for some reason or not, because honestly, I think it's a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah.
And it leads to other people making more serious statements like this. Okay, so now that Druski was named in the Diddy lawsuit for a gang violation, this creepy skit he made in 2022 about guys getting girls drunk to have sex with them is aging so horribly.
And it's like, does the person... Bitch, you brought it up. Nobody was talking. You brought it, bro. It was a skit, bro. Nobody took it. That's how he saying. That's how real niggas be. Like, but it was a joke, bro. Like, shit was never that serious, bro. Nobody was talking about it until you brought that shit up, bro. Dude, okay, so now nobody's gonna talk about Druski was named until you lost it. Or this creepy skit he made in 2022 about guys getting girls drunk to have it's aging so horribly. Can I say that? I can say sex. Having sex is aging horribly. But shut your dork ass up. Only dork ass, dweeb ass, fucking deeb ass.
That posted this and not understand that the entire point of this skit was to pretty much dog out guys that act like this. Like, the whole point of the skit is to say that guys who act like this are pieces of shit. Now here is a clip from 4 months ago of this news network and of the lawyer representing this woman Ashley Parham in this case, and now these other two Jane Does, speaking on behalf of her client and the entire situation.
Well, her attorney says she was in her 30s at the time of this alleged violent attack. It happened just about half a mile away from the Orinda police station here in a quiet neighborhood about 6 years ago.
So yeah, 6 years ago, long before Druski was known at all.
Ashley Parham says in 2018, Diddy and his entourage violently gangbang style her in Orinda. Her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, says it all started when she met a man named Shane Pierce in a bar in Contra Costa County, who began a FaceTime call with Diddy.
She actually...
Yo, what the fuck? They got two of themselves? I'm tripping, shit.
In Contra, Ariel Mitchell violently gangbang style her in Orinda. Her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, says it all started when she met a man named Shane Pierce in a bar in Contra Costa County, who began a
Yo, it's two of these niggas, chat. What the fuck?
FaceTime call with Diddy.
She actually made a quip about Mr. Combs having something to do, that she didn't like him because he had something to do with Tupac's murder.
The lawsuit says Parham believed Pierce invited her over to set her up to be by Diddy. The Contra Costa County Sheriff's Office told us in a statement, a report was taken on March 23rd, 2018. We take these cases seriously, and detectives thoroughly investigated the accusations. It was later determined the claims were unfounded.
And that does make things a little bit more interesting for me, because obviously a legitimate report was made at that time, but even back then the police say, well, we found no wrongdoing. As a matter of fact, they're saying we don't believe this ever even happened.
She also reported the incident to Walnut Creek Police and Orinda Police without naming Diddy, as she felt she would not be believed. The woman who lives there confirms Pierce lived there, but that he was too sick with cancer and ALS to have done this. She also says Pierce did not know Diddy.
So they're saying this guy has not only cancer, but also ALS. Now, if I really want to get into my conspiracy bag, I want to note here that I think that this all could just be a mastermind smokescreen being set by Diddy and his legal team. It's like Pokemon, okay? The accuracy goes down once you set the smoke, which I believe means that they cannot, like, try to bring it back up in court. They cannot try Jay-Z again for the same thing. Obviously, there was a lot of holes in the timeline of that story. The accuser's own father said that he doesn't remember any of that taking place. And overall, the timeline and the series of events, especially when she came out on that news segment, just really were not adding up. And when the decision by the judge was made public and that entire thing was dismissed, Sean Combs' legal team would put out this statement. Today's complete dismissal by the 1-800 attorney is yet another confirmation that these lawsuits are built on falsehoods, not facts. For months, we have seen case after case filed by individuals hiding behind anonymity, pushed forward by an attorney more focused on media headlines than legal merit. Just like this claim, the others will fall apart because there is no truth to them. Sean Combs has never essayed or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. No number of lawsuits, sensationalized allegations, or media theatrics will change that reality. We will continue to fight these baseless claims and hold those responsible for these false claims. This is just the first of many that will not hold up in the court of law. And that's why I have the feeling that this entire thing is a bit of a smokescreen. Because if you have enough of these outrageous allegations coming out, it allows you to kind of start poking holes and giving a little bit of reasonable doubt to accusations that could actually be legit. And it's like the more outlandish they get, like describing Druski as using her as a slip and slide, and then the timeline not adding up at all, it just hurts the case for people who are possibly actual victims of abuse at the hands of P. Diddy. And at this point, it's like Diddy seems so seemingly stuck in this corner that it's like that's all they can do to kind of like alter the public perception a little bit. And as these cases start getting knocked down and dismissed, it kind of starts the social programming, and people start to think, well, maybe these other things aren't real.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all niggas don't know me, bro. I'm kind of not right up there. I be talking to myself, chat. Yeah, I be talking to myself. If you guys didn't fucking know, I do, but I'm gonna finish the videos for you.
Either. And obviously on the other end of the spectrum, you're gonna have a whole bunch of people just bringing up false claims because they want a payday, they want a settlement. It's just the way they describe the entire series of events just seems a little bit too outlandish for me personally to believe. And I think that it could definitely hurt real victims in this case. Either way, I want to know what you guys think
I'm really crazy. I'm trolling
about these accusations down below. As always, also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman. And some other lawsuits out here need to be covered. So I'm out. Peace.
Bye, nigga. Hold up. Cause I gotta talk to YouTube. I mean my YouTube down there, cause I might be off it, bitch. Chub. Wow. It's not bright enough, bro. It's not bright enough, like, you know what I'm saying?
Wawa's up and ready for you every morning with fresh coffee, hot sizzlers, and more. Damn. Mornings made easy.
I've had this ad blocker for 1 week, and it's already blocked over 1,000 ads. Meet Pi, a Chrome extension that blocks ads, and it's completely free. What's
right? All right, YouTube. What the fuck? All right, YouTube. Y'all niggas wanna see more? Make sure y'all niggas like, fucking sub, and fucking subscribe, fucking follow me on Instagram, fucking follow me, fucking go on my fucking Discord, do all that shit, Jay. Like, I'm not scripting this shit, I'm freestyling. Like, I smoke, bro. I'm losing brain cells. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I need to start writing this shit pen and paper because I don't know what the fuck to say. But make sure y'all niggas like, sub, y'all niggas fuck with me, all that shit. Like, sub, and follow me on Twitch, bro. I'm on Twitch every day, bro. I'm really trying to make it, bro. I'm trying to be somebody, chat. Really trying to go on a road to success, chat. You on a road to fucking success. So join my fucking journey, fuck niggas. And fucking welcome y'all niggas to real nigga paradise, bro. I got y'all niggas, bro. We gonna get like, fuck me, chat. We gonna get lit, bro. I'm live every day. Unless I gotta do something, chat. Like, I'm just letting y'all niggas know. Unless I gotta do something real important, bro. I'm live every chat, bro. I mean, every day, bro. I'm making this shit possible, bro. Every fucking day, bro. I'm on a fucking road, chat. Nah, I want this shit, chat. I'm fucking on chat. I'm fucking determined, chat.